A refund may be in the works tonight for a community angry over its GFL trash service.
That's right. It would be about $20 each for 19,500 households in West Bloomfield as the township tries to recover the cost of what it calls abysmal service in June. The fight is tied to a $1.5 million performance bond.
7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast shares the perspectives of those who could benefit and explains how it could happen.
Well, GFL's residential business here in Southeast Michigan has since been sold to Priority Waste. But for the month leading up to that sale, West Bloomfield Township says the service was so bad, they need a refund. It's been the talk of the summer for some Metro Detroit communities. As one trash company took over another, the trash stopped getting collected.
Yeah, it was kind of the talk of the Facebook page of the neighborhood.
Sheldon Eustace lives in West Bloomfield and says they began to notice in June their trash wasn't getting picked up.
The first week came along and they didn't pick it up, so no one really kind of thought anything about it. And, then it happened the second week, and then, questions were asked.
Even the times that they come, they were not coming on the same day. They were coming like 2-3 days later. People were leaving it for, 2-3 days out.
Sheldon's neighbor John Skarikis agrees, noting this all happened in the midst of summer, trash being left to the curb for weeks.
We had garbage all over the place many times. If that happens, while we have snow, it's not that bad, but when it's hot.
It did start stinking a little bit, and it was kind of in the peak of summer, hot time. So, yeah, it wasn't great.
The service provided to West Bloomfield Township and other townships was abysmal.
Township Supervisor Steve Kaplan says they're now hoping to reimburse residents using a $1.5 million performance bond with GFL.
It's a novel approach. We do not know of any other municipalities that have sought redress by way of performance bond.
Their attorneys are now working the case, hoping to secure at least $20 per customer, which Kaplan says is about the cost for a month of service.
We feel that we have a good case because their service was abysmal or non-service. Our residents did suffer, and that's the purpose of a performance bond, to ensure good service.
While the case is far from final, residents are thankful but aren't holding their breath.
It's really not a whole lot of money. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I understand why.
I think they should, because, there was an agreement, something was paid for, and service, didn't happen.
And Kaplan says if they do get that refund for residents, it'll likely be applied as a credit to future bills with Priority Waste. Now, we did reach out to GFL multiple times today, but have not heard back. I'm Brett Cast, 7 News, Detroit.